What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and today, it's been a while since I started with Hunter, so let's grab him. Not Seed Shot, though. That's the only Hunter skill I'm not a fan of. Every other skill I enjoy just fine, though my preferred is Multi-Shot. I think it's his strongest skill. And if we're gonna bring him, I've seen people asking for a hunt werewolf run, so fuck it. It's like, oh no, you're asking for a hunt werewolf run? Well, I better think about that one. Because hunt, obviously one of the strongest things in the game, just period. So I'll happily do a hunt werewolf, actually. But the reason I like Hunter, one of the many reasons I should say that I like Hunter so much, is he's just got an incredibly powerful swap. At this stage, it's nothing super special, but once you get him to Legendary, Hunter's swap is, like, phenomenal. In and of itself, it's just one of the strongest, like abilities that you can cast in Skul. And there's so much utility to it, too. With, like, the stun trap and whatnot. Mad Harpoon is an interesting first item. I'll happily take it. As you can see here, though, we're like breezing through the oh, lag. That was such a weird lag spike that it stopped my hunt from moving forward. I don't know if you saw that. That was odd. Also, unfortunately, Mad Harpoon is on the dog, so I wasn't able to apply it to anything else in that room. It's like the dog can't die, so Mad Harpoon being on the dog is worthless. But that'll just happen sometimes with Duel and stuff like that. Also, very interesting. Do I want to dupe a Mad Harpoon? Not this early. It's just going to kill me, so I'm actually going to leave him in his cage. And hopefully find him later. If I don't, not the end of the world. It's just, Mad Harpoon would be a good dupe. I just don't think it'd be a good dupe this early before we know what our build's gonna look like. And it could just end up getting me killed. Because Omen 2 this early, pretty dangerous. Alright, we're doing okay. Even Omen 1 this early is pretty dangerous. Also appears to be a high roll door count, which is nice. Okay, this Legion shit's gotta go. Get out of here, Legion. I don't know who you think you are, Legion, but I'll tell you what, you're not. Welcome here. And the Harpies here, which is obviously always nice to see. Another reason I didn't do that earlier is because we have to get rid of treasure. Also, excuse me. I'm still sick, so I might have to pause to cough a couple times. Because I don't want to do it in your guys' ears every time. We used this last time. It's just a good item to have. It's like I don't expect to find anything better than that as we keep going down, so I'll take it happily. Alright, we're just gonna save our money now. I'll buy the rapidity box. Okay. Is a high roll door count, right? I could be a little more frivolous with my money. She should die pretty fucking fast here. Alright, good. Oh, I love to see that. Absolutely. That's a good way to start a Skul run in my book. Now we're giga incentivized to swap, which is fun for me. Okay. That's nice. Getting a rare from a common pile. Little extra bone shards in the book never hurt. Yeah, this is going very smoothly so far. And it's about to get even smooth. Oh, well, forgot about this guy being here. I think Act 1 is still the only act where I don't memorize the enemies and where they spawn, because I just don't think I need to. Like, I have like a general idea just because I play it so much, but it's not like Act 3 and 4 where I know what's coming is coming because I have to know. Alright, that's not particularly what I had in mind, but I'll still take it. It's a good item. So far, not too bad. Get out of here, sir. This Yiggy, I don't think, stands a chance. We don't care about that. I'll break it for money, though. Absolutely break that shit for money. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, Yggdrasil, let's make this nice and simple, please, as we like to do. No ult. Fast kill, you know the works. I'm not in the mood to be stuck here, so, you know, chop chop. Chop chop, I say, Yggdrasil, chop chop. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're getting stuck here for in any way, shape, or form. Well, actually, it's a little closer than I thought it was going to be. But we did kill him before he cast 2 skills, and that's like the goal here, so. If I had upgraded my werewolf at all, we'd be like absolutely chilling, but I didn't. Because I'm not necessarily committed to him yet. Alright, easy. That's what we like to see. Now this... Oh, never mind. I was about to complain. I was revving up my complaining machine, but now I see this, and I'm happy. I suppose I could get rid of the kendo stick. It does help with this item. Nothing else here I really want to get rid of, though, so just ditch it. Okay, garbage curses, but that's to be expected. Sometimes it happens. And I still don't really want to commit. I don't think I need to, so we'll be okay in Act 2, Part 1 without committing. I like to give the runtime to cook, you know? What if it shows me something crazy, you know? Who knows? You're dead. Like, what if it showed me a Minotaur, dude? What if? Just imagine. Now, you don't see that every day, right, guys? Right, calm down, buddy. No, he got away with my money. It's a fucked up world out there, man. Did I open the chest? Yes. Alright then. Let's make the shop count. Nice and easy. Purple flipper's good. That'll do just fine, thank you very much. Get rid of this right now. And I'll buy Brawl. Alright. Brawl's certainly doing its job right now. Was I mistaken about this being a high roll count, or is this just doors on the back end of the shop, I'm wondering? Because we only went into like 2 doors to get to that shop, but if we go into a bunch of doors here, then it's fine. 3 doors so far, that makes me think it's like a lower end high roll door seed. Yeah, not today, assholes. I'm not gonna get pushed around by a bunch of fucking brokes. By a bunch of peasants. Excuse me. We definitely need damage percent. I'm noticing. Not doing a lot of damage in that department. It's like the one area right now where we could use improvement. Well, one of many, I guess I should say. It's the main area I'm noticing currently. It's not a bad run so far, it's just kind of this random bullshit go. Which often is the case for runs in their early stage, so it's not like a bad thing. Just gotta find some cohesion. Alright, we'll leave a Fatal Sword on the ground. It's a good item, but not without a poison build, which we don't have, so. You need to go, man. It sucks that he has the Mad Harpoon on him. He is like less priority than her in the long run. Both are very annoying though, so. Okay, we stopped her from ulting, that's good. That actually means she's not as high priority now, but she's still, excuse me, higher priority than he is. Okay, that sucks, but we'll be okay. It seems like this is going pretty smoothly. I don't think he has a chance in hell of ulting, and he's dead. Yeah. Very stingy, as we know they are. And I still don't think I have to commit. Act 3, Part 2 is where or Part 1 is where I'll start making committals. I'd be fine with both of these characters. Although, ability spam items, it would not be my first archetype of choice for these characters either. Not that that's what we're committed to, it's just what it looks like right now. Some sort of ability spam swap-based build or something. Okay, well. If you would be so kind as to, yeah, come over here. Let me kill you. Okay, this is going to be a good shop, I feel. Have a good amount of money. Things seem to be going pretty well. I have gold percent gain, so I could technically give him money and not like necessarily get robbed completely. I probably will. Oh my god. Nice try. I gotta hand it to you. That hurt. And I didn't actually see how much he asked for. We're basically either breaking even or making a little bit, I think. So, yeah, I think we made a little bit. This can come along for the journey. This is actually not terrible. It could definitely help in the short term. The thing about it is, it doesn't just work with my archer's arrows. It also works with this, which is the better thing it works with. I guess we could get rid of this. Actually, what am I doing? No. Yeah, actually. I'm all over the place. I'll leave it. I was thinking about getting rid of glowstone for this, but I think I'd like to keep mana cycle. There we go. See, now this is becoming a proper run. Now I actually feel very comfortable committing to both of these characters. And I think I probably will. It also means the run's makeup will change from here. That could go. And now I could actually pick this up and feel okay. It's a little more money than it would be otherwise. We already have Misfortune. We don't need to buy it on the pedestal. We also don't need Brawl on the pedestal either. We have it. How much does this cost? I'm going to buy a duel. Alright, we're going to be very strong for the upcoming fight. I'd say good luck everybody else at this point. Now that enemy got away and I'm kind of cringing, but that's, you know, it happens. It is what it is. Oh. Sure. I'll take it. It's not that useful right now, but I get it. And I always hate to do this, but I think there comes a point, unless it's like something you could fit into whatever you're building around, where you gotta get rid of fun items like that. And that's kind of where we're at, so. As much as I love Raven's Monarch Feather, it's not really a part of any real archetype. I guess Mutant Plus is, like, not horrible. But then again, Mutant is all about alternating damage, not item damage. So. Just, it's weird. Enhanced Inscriptions definitely changed the meta. Back in the day, I would bring it to the ends of my run a lot more than I do now. And it even, like, Enhanced Inscriptions changed the meta just also by not getting one, because you can get the apple too. And sometimes that's just, actually oftentimes, that's just a really good thing to get. Okay, dupe here would be okay. Okay, well, never mind. It was not technically impossible from there, just unlikely. And yeah, we are definitely on a high roll door count seed. The doors are just on the opposite side of shops, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. It just basically, like, it's been a while since I talked about this. If you are in a high roll door seed where the doors are on the opposite side of like it's kind of weird to word. It's like on the opposite side of the adventure fight, where it's like you go into the first shop of the act, and you get like 2 doors before that, and then you go into the majority of doors after you leave your shop and get to the second act shop. It just means that your first act shop is generally going to be weaker, and it really only matters in the early game. for building up your run. It means like you could have like a harder Act 2 Adventures or a harder Leona Sisters if you're unlucky. But it usually ends up equalizing. The name of the game still is going into as many doors as possible, and seeds like this still let you go into a lot of doors. They're just in a slightly more annoying arrangement than they would be otherwise. Oh, dude, would do so much damage. I don't have to ride the merry-go-round here. I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know who I'm going to commit to first. Probably Hunter. Oh, whoops. My bad. Alright, calm down. If you could be so kind as to chill the fuck out and not do that over and over. I'm at a point now where I should probably let her kill me. Okay, well that's not what I wanted to see. Ended up not mattering though. GG's. Dead. I win. And none of this is anything I care about. So it's a pass from me. I'll break a unique and be on my way. Now, I'll take a good curse in compensation, actually, for that, please. Or not. Yeah. I think the or not there is the winner. And like I said, I'll commit to this character first. Oh my god. It's a good thing we did. We got Seed Shot. Seed Shot fucking sucks. It's a terrible skill. God, I hate this skill so much. Oh my god, there's so much delay. Oh my god, oh my god. So we need an ability swapper. Seed Shot is just bluch. It's bluch. Ow. This has been a bad first room. Oh, I'm so glad I cast Seed Shot. Look how much it did, man. So good. So freaking good. You can just blow up that asshole. But look, if you charge it fully... No shot, dude. That was crazy. What if I did it again? Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god, bro, please. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. Oh! Okay. Oh my god, okay, we're in trouble. Hang on. Alright, Seed Shot unironically. Oh my god, I didn't even see it. Okay, but that's huge. That's a humongous get. We're gonna be extremely strong. Just can't die. I suppose I can get rid of Treasure 4 here, because we already have extremely high item quality. I'd like more bone shards, but... And just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Not actually, though. We're in a bit of trouble now because we lost our reassembly. This is so far a pretty good shop, though. There's really not that much more I could even ask for here. We are kind of chilling. I'd like maybe a good duel item and to be able to take duel off the pedestal. I'll take a bone shard, thank you. Oh yeah. Oh no, never mind. I thought there was an item on the ground I could break, but no. I just have to play very careful now. I might end up getting rid of this omen. I think it's probably hurting me more than it's helping me. Yeah, Siege Shot. Wow, you couldn't even kill this one guy with crit items. That's pretty pathetic. It's funny because Siege Shot like is basically it's the swap at home in a lot of ways. Because the swap is just like goated, and it's like everything that Siege Shot isn't. We'll let her out of her cage. We do want to see the slime at this point. We have a lot of dupes that could be very strong. All right. I'm going into the pit. All right, so I believe, have a missile coming after me. Yes. But that's like the hard part of the room over with, so we should be okay. Okay, I was thinking of a different room. That's where the Frieza came from. There he is. What is happening, dude? Jesus. Let's go over here. And, I guess this is where I'll delete this, because I'm not risking that being the dupe. It's not bad, and it's like a pathway into Brawl Plus, which is not something I've gotten to do in a while. It's a pretty strong enhanced inscription, if not dangerous. But it's cool to show off. I think people will enjoy seeing it. Brawl Plus is hard to do generally because oh, he died. Wow. Because there's not enough good Brawl items usually to justify going the route. But if you dupe a good Brawl item, then, you know, the world's your oyster. We don't have enough to upgrade to Legendary. Well, it is what it is. Nothing wrong with that. Can I have Beast Leap, please? Hey, thank you. I love Beast Leap. Let me do the skip, please. I guess I should wait until I get 2 stacks. Why am I even... Actually, you don't know. I'd rather just use Beast Leap. Oh, yeah, dude. This is like a room where Siege Shot is even worse than it normally is, because these are just going to hit up there. What a great fucking skill, dude. The audacity of this game to saddle me with one of my favorite characters and then give me the only thing I don't like about him. And not give me an ability swapper. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead too. Bye. Okay. You know, you show me ninja and you tempt me, and I won't lie, I'm tempted, but I did just use them, so makes it a little easier to say no. And as far as enhanced inscriptions, I guess we're gonna go the for one, I have Misfortune 4. I wasn't even thinking about that. So we're definitely taking Brawl, so we're not stuck with a shitty enhanced inscription. And Brawl 4 in and of itself is actually not bad. It just, I never get to use it. And we actually have an excuse to go that route this time. We'll talk more about Brawl Plus and why it's a bit of a double-edged sword when we get there. Basically, I would not recommend new players who are struggling to use Brawl Plus. Even I might struggle with it. It's a very, very unique enhanced inscription with what it does and its downsides, as well as its upsides. In the meantime, until we get to Act 4, we're going to be very, very, very strong. Alright. I just gotta respect the game at this point, which I shall do. Since I lost reassembly. We were so close to not losing it too, which is just like so much more painful. I was right there. And that's what we like to see. You need to show up earlier though. I'd like to actually use you. I held out for a while, you know? It's like... Okay. Alright. BRB. Okay. Well, music isn't supposed to be playing here, but that's fine. That's cool. Hey, man. Hey, you do you. Oh, okay. Oh, there it is. We love our janky-ass game. Although, to be fair to Skul, more than likely a mod conflict or something caused that crash, not necessarily Skul. But I do like making janky Skul jokes, so I'm still going to make them. And to be fair, it is a janky-ass fucking game, so yeah. Still true. Anyway, Chimera's dead. And, I actually want max HP, so call me crazy, I want it. I'm scared. Weapon of arms, what do we got here? We have, no, we want Hidden Blade, Arms, and Artifact, which I don't think we have, like, any. We have one Hidden Blade. And one Arms, right? Oh, we have 3 Arms, so that's 30, 60, 90, 120. I could actually float it. Do I care about 120? I could even make it better as we go. I think we're at a point where I actually do want this. You won't see me take this curse that often. It's a pretty good curse. It's not like the worst thing ever. It lowers your gold percent gain, and that can be very bad. But at the same time, if you get it and your run's already built, then it's just stats. It's also an increasing curse, and I tend to prefer amping on my curse. But there are obviously really good increased curses like melanophobia and life change. And weapon of arms can be okay. And I will take okay currently. Let's take her easy here. I don't want to risk the run. Okay. Oops. Skul. Hello. Okay. I thought it crashed. And there's our ability swapper. We literally will take anything that doesn't have siege shot. Like, I still would like multi-shot, and I'm going to try and get it. But all I'm looking for here is not siege shot. That's it. The ring, you say? Can I even fit something like the ring? The ring is technically worse than this right now because of arms. Well, how much damage does this give again? 40. So actually, technically not. Actually. We have, yeah, actually, yeah. We have arms 3. We lose a little bit of physical, right? Let me make sure. Yeah, I think I'll take the ring. The crit increase is nice too. Like, it's just the max HP also. It's going to be more useful. All right, now please just not siege shot. Please not siege shot, please. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Now we're a proper hunter. What a thing of beauty. I'll tell you what. Now that's what's up. And look, everything just died instantly. I don't think I care enough about Baja Blast. Though, what do I care about is a good question. I wouldn't mind having Wisdom, actually. Change this to Wisdom. And we'll just save our money. Black Steel Daggers are, I think, just not worth having. Good item, obviously. It's just like, can't really be, the build is very precise. It's got a lot going on for it that's good. And it's going to be hard to replace anything on it. Like, I could have maybe replaced the, uh-oh. Oh, sweet. Excuse me. I could have replaced the Demon Sword of the Wind, maybe. Or End. It's End, right? Yeah. But at the same time, it's empowering my double gun or explosive arrow. And that's useful. I'll take that. And they're all dead. Bye. All right. No more crashes, please. Alright. I see how it is. Alright, calm down, asshole. Yeah, I'm not respecting you. I should be. That's really dumb of me. But who's to say I'm not a dumbass man? I am kind of a dumbass man, I won't lie. We could, excuse me. Ugh. We could have left that with way more HP if I hadn't been such a bozo. We'll just heal it off, take our lickings as we deserve, and go on our way. Chill out, brother. I'll take that shield. Thank you very much. Uh-oh. Whew. Don't want to get caught in that. Boom. Bap. Pow. And just like that, we're Gucci. Yeah, we don't need this. I'm not going to torture you guys with the blood-drunk sword awakening. Although, I guess it is arms. What would I even get rid of for it? Don't really see anything. Yeah, I think this is going to end up being a mid-as-fuck weapon of arms. Like, this isn't good. There's really not... Yeah. it is what it is. Like, I still think it was a good curse to take. Even a mid-as-fuck weapon of arms is better than, like, a shorthand. That would have been nice earlier, but it's too late. So, we'll pass. And we should just about be out of Act 4. Yeah. Seems good. Oh, no. Never mind. I actually thought we were going to be out. Alright. So, I think this is going to go very, very smoothly for us. Ooh. I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't think we'd kill it that quickly. kind of it's just one of those runs. I don't think we're maxing out our skill cooldown attack speed. I don't have rapidity, right? Yeah. That's kind. So this is not something I talk about often, and I'm gonna wait till I'm done killing Joan just in case. But I do have a janky Skul mechanic to talk about here in a second. It involves specific characters. So there's a thing I call the negative threshold of attack speed, which is when you get too much attack speed and it ends up negatively affecting certain characters. Skill cooldown and attack speed on the Arachna Shrine can get you to that point if you're not careful. If you already have like rapidity and some other attack speed happening. And what it does is sometimes your basic attack can be so fast that unless you're like a master clicker and you're like try-harding clicking, you can, especially if you're on console, I would imagine, you can't input your basic attack quick enough to keep up, and it will drop inputs. And it not only drops inputs on your basic attack, it can even drop inputs on skills. Like if you get too much attack speed and you cast Hunt on Werewolf, Hunt can not, like, it has this glitch where, like, it won't even deal damage and apply the debuff. So you have to be kind of careful on Werewolf how much attack speed you try and run. That's why we took Weapon of Arms. That's a 16 ambition scaling. I'll take that. But yeah, I don't have to worry about that right now because we don't have rapidity, so I can just full send here. It won't matter anyway because we can't max it. Pretty pathetic bone shard scaling, but that's just, you know, it is what it is. But it's just something to be aware of. It's a pretty annoying thing that's been a part of the game for as long as I... Wait, are we there? We're close. I did notice some weirdness with my inputs there. I need to make sure Hunt can still apply. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. As long as Hunt still applies, I'm fine. There's my nemesis. Or not even my nemesis, I should say. It's just my my imagined foe, my op. I'm not a fan of him. I will just take him and take him for max HP to be symbolic. But yeah, here's my kit. I'm going to go over the items. If you need to pause the video and read what an item does, you may do so. Here I go. This is a pretty exciting build. And the curses and dark abilities. Last second major grab there with ambition. And the Quint. This is a good kit. I think this is very solid. I could still lose it though. I don't even think it's that much of a stretch. Because we will have to talk about Brawl Plus. And what it does. Very strong. But also very scary. Definitely a it's definitely an enhanced inscription. It's one of the all-timers. Excuse me. It's like one of the upsides of getting to run Brawl Plus is you got to run Brawl 4, which is also strong. I didn't want to go up the old-fashioned way. I took the Haxa shortcut. Alright, I'm going to lock in a little bit here because we don't have reassembly, so I think it'd be worth my time. Oh. Yeah. Hunt is Hunt. I cannot have my reassembly all I want. I still have Hunt. We're going to wait for him to come down fully before I start casting my Hunt. We'll swap to our boy. A little respect on his name. Stunned into a glitch. He skipped his roar. Stun fucks with enemy attack patterns in ways that can be negative. It won't really so much matter for players who don't have boss patterns memorized the way I do. But if I stun an enemy and then he starts doing something that's kind of weird, it could throw me off a little bit, though I've played long enough to where I can even prepare for that, because I know it happens. I think a lot of people might not even know it happens, and they'll like be like me and have enemy attack patterns memorized, and then all of a sudden the enemy starts doing something that makes no sense to them, and they're like, what the hell happened? What is this? And that used to be me. But what happened is you stunned the enemy, and the game did some weird shit and made them go to an attack they're not supposed to. So, you know, Skul is a fucking janky ass game. Anyway, Misfortune Plus, terrible. Just god awful. We don't care about that because we're taking the Tibia and we're gonna have all crits anyway. What we care about is modified Brawl. Enemies hit by the enhanced wave are slowed and damage dealt to them is amplified by 30% for 1.5 seconds. So, the enhanced wave, which I should have talked about, I guess, but just in case you didn't know, upon attacking an enemy, a shockwave occurs dealing damage. According to the higher, you've noticed it more than likely. And Brawl 4 is the 5th shockwave is stronger, so every 5th shockwave is enhanced, and basically this takes that enhanced shockwave and allows it to amplify damage to them by 30%, and slowness. Slowness is the factor here that is dangerous, because something about Skul is, like I said earlier, it's about memorizing enemy attack patterns, and if you slow the enemy, it throws off the rhythm of the fight. And that can be a bad thing. More often than not is a bad thing over a good thing. But if you know what you're doing, it's not terrible. As you saw there, like I couldn't even like attack him just because like I had to be careful of what he was doing. I should probably just lock the fuck in and not talk too much during this. He's already dealt a decent amount of damage to me. Another thing that slowness can do is stun lock them and make them not able to move. So, like, it can be helpful. As you saw there, I just stunned him there and he wasn't able to do anything. But, very much a double-edged sword. Very much dangerous. Something you have to be aware of and work around. Oh, yeah. Well, he's giga dead. See, this is when I don't like slowness. Stuff like that is very dangerous, and you have to be very cautious. But we'll be, of course, taking the Envious Tibia here, and that was a pretty simple fight, all things considered. Slowness didn't really fuck me over too much there, just because I was prepared for it. Just be aware when you're going to have slowness like that, and you're not going to have it often. Brawl is pretty unique with its slowness, but Predator swap has slowness on it, and Rakshasa, when he's casting his skills, doesn't apply slowness in the traditional sense, but it does apply a form of slowness. So dead. Simple as. Simple as. And this should go very smoothly for me. Get our Tibia up. And then just kill the fuck out of him. We have like so much sources of amplification. You're dead. You're dead. That's the power of Hunt, guys. Truly remarkable. That's why Werewolf's the GOAT. And it is hard to dethrone him from GOAT status. There. And it's as simple as that. GG's. The best way to do werewolf windscreens is to swap into it because you can teleport past the ends begin here. So like there's like an invisible wall here that will take the screenshot of your victory. One thing that happens when you swap into werewolf is he teleports forward past this barrier, and he will like now be floating out here in the void in the victory screen. Yeah. All right, GG's. That was a good ass run, man. Brawl Plus is always a treat to have. It's very rare to have too, so it's like not something I get to do very often. So I'm always happy when I get to. I think a gun explosive arrow is definitely an underrated item. Having archer definitely helps it be strong, but like if you have something like demon sword of the end, it procs off of that and makes it very consistent. It basically turns into like a form of a crit item, although it's not quite the same. And having two of them certainly is nothing to turn your nose up at. Because their inscriptions are good. Well, Misfortune's fine. It's a fine inscription. It's not very good on explosive arrow. Because what does it do for it? Nothing. But, you know, Brawl's really good, so. What else? Hunter and Werewolf were a very good pair. My very powerful skulls that I enjoy. Obviously, Werewolf is like top tier, but Hunter's not far behind. Like if Werewolf's an S plus tier skull, then Hunter is an S tier skull. Very strong, as long as you swap with him and don't have Seed Shot. Losing the reassembly was unfortunate. I feel like I could have kept it if I had just not seen the stupid flask coming out my face, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the run. I should probably stop talking and let my voice rest because I'm still sick and I'm still recovering. So I don't really have much else to say besides that. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.